Yeah, giant sauce packets for the win.
There are a couple of things I have to get to before we get started. First, this is Julia doing giant sauce packets. And she published it January 28th, 2025, which was one day before her 35th birthday of January 29th, 2025. So this is Julia at the age of 35 with a channel she stole from JP, which was a couples channel, and she's doing it solo, and this is what she has to bring to the table. And the second thing I have to mention before we get going is that her reactions were getting more difficult to work with because she doesn't have epidemic sound, as we call it, the Domik music service, which I'm paying for, which allows me to use all that stuff. And so she's got music scattered all over the place. And maybe Ken is watching this too and thinking, should I switch? Ken just doesn't care, He's not going to give me the satisfaction of changing his music service just because I'm paying for it and I get to react and stay monetized. The thing with Julia is she's got stuff scattered all over the place. And I was putting music on top of it so I could react to it, which is time consuming. And guess what? YouTube is just perfected their technology for erasing music from the background while still allowing you to hear what people are saying. It's wild. So this is the first time I'm using it. So as we go through this, you're going to notice that Julia's voice, which you can hear and understand, it's got like a weird silence around it. And that's the YouTube software wiping out the music so this can stay monetized. So this is the first one that we're doing. So if you notice things seem to be a little bit weird, that's what it is. It's the YouTube software, which is now just wiping out the music and leaving Julia talking what she has to say and allowing me to react and still stay monetized. So those are the two things. And let's get to it with me telling you that at the end, we will mention how good her performance is with this giant project, so you don't have to go to the stolen Healthy Junk Food channel to find out there. Let's do it.
All right, guys, we got them. They're in our hands. This is the thumbnail. Things are gonna get saucy.
So did you notice at the very start, for a split second there was music and now it's gone? That's the YouTube software getting right in there and wiping it out. So Julia sounds spooky, however you can understand what she has to say. And in addition to that, because she's got music blaring right now, when you take the music away, it seems even more boring and pathetic. So that's another aspect that you might dig. She just gave you the whole video with those few clips. What she does is makes the giant sauce packets, then she takes them to the fast food locations and uses them there. And that is it. So it will be funny to react to, so let's do it. That woman is about to say to Julia, "Where'd you get that big sauce from?" And then Julia's going to say, "Hey, I made it and everything." Thing is, that was prepared, okay? There's no way you set up a camera and operate in a fast food location wearing a costume and bringing in weird props without attracting attention. So she's already asked for approval to do this, and so the woman's reaction and interest in this is fake too and probably been paid for.
I made it.
I'm not watering.
Is this too much for people like me?
What do you mean by people like me? Does that mean washed up YouTubers? Then yes. And over here, for a laugh, it makes sense. Do you see that toad magnet on the fridge? That's what Matt Stoney sent her as a booby prize after she begged him for a collab. He told her, "Sorry girl, you screwed over an Asian. I can't help you. However, you can have this toy and best of luck."
I like to say, hell no.
Let me tell you how I mean it. I measured a ketchup packet, because bigger is better.
We know that from your personality and all the little inside jokes that you do to show us that you're a size queen.
It's obvious. I had some plastic paper sleeves in the house, and I figured they would work perfectly to hold the sauce for my packet. I blew the packet up as big as I could that still would fit the size of the sleeve. I know my dimensions. It has to be ×4. I used a plastic sealer to seal the ends once I measured it appropriately. Then I did a water test.
She had a lot of work to do for a change today. Probably why she skipped making herself up She's looking rough, and we'll show you more a little later on.
Not to waste any sauce, just to see.
The micro expressions always give it away. She knows she's doing wrong. Stealing the channel from JP, suing him. It is written all over her face.
If the sleeve would hold and retain liquid.
3 hours later, here's my first test subject, filled with water. It is a little drippy. Yeah, it's definitely leaking. I need a better solution regarding sealing, and I'm thinking the sealer works, although possibly like a plastic bag where I can have more angles that are already like leak-proof, because this is definitely not leak-proof. But I think I can do it. I believe in myself. This is kind of a fail, but I haven't given up yet. It looks like a really good start. I don't think these were ever meant to be leak-proof, being that you put paper in them. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store, pick up some plastic bags, and try again.
But first I'm going to design my labels. First step was go on to Google and find images reflecting the sauces that I wanted to make big. Mustard, mayo, ketchup, tartar, fire sauce. After saving all of the images, I went into Photoshop and
When this had the music with it, it was boring and annoying at the same time. Now it's just really boring.
custom created an image at my dimension size. Save the label as the name of the packet, resize the image to fit my dimensions, repeat for each packet, make it into a PDF.
Lazy design work, Julia. You just stretched a famous trademark. What you should have done was filled in the background with the main color and then made the trademark as big as you could. This is amateur night in podunk now.
Packet, make it into a PDF, and prepare to print.
Right, internet, I've got some paper. I'm gonna go print my labels. Yeah, giant sauce packets for the win. Hopefully this actually works.
She said it, not me, even though I'll quote it here. Quote, hopefully this actually works, close quote. Which is another giant food item attempt. She looks tired. And I'm not making a statement here, I'm just asking a question. Does she look like she's high? And I'm basing that on some footage that is in the somewhat recent past where she says that all she needs to do is smoke something.
All I need to do is smoke something.
Get in there, Jules, and print it.
I'm preemptive because I don't even know if the bags will seal appropriately.
That should be the right size. Maybe we should just print it and see. Sure. It should be 6.75 by 10. Quick shout out to my friends at my local post. I honestly don't own a printer right now, so couldn't do it without you. Do you have a measuring tape? Is it 10?
Yeah.
Perfect. By 6.75? Looks good to me. Let's mass produce. What do you think?
That's pretty good.
Looks like a ketchup packet.
Nice.
You think it'll fool people?
Definitely. You think twice about it.
Yeah, who would think somebody would make it? This looks so good. I'm excited.
She says she's excited. Probably not the audience. What this footage needs is JP somewhere in there doing something funny to make it exciting. It is somebody running off materials at the printer. And with the background music choices, which are numerous and zany, wiped out with a slight hint of white noise, that's how you really appreciate how bad her material is by herself.
I know some people really, really hate mayonnaise.
Yeah.
So I'm going to trigger a lot of people with that one.
I love it though. I can't get enough of it.
I love arts and crafts. Tartar. Hallelujah. I can't wait to eat the big hot dog, this one.
Things in life are spicy.
Now the staff at the local printer are getting bored with Julia's material.
That's one. How does she look? Oh my gosh. I can't wait to make people flip out.
This feels like Ken Domik buying stuff at the store before he starts another fake stealth camp. At least for him, his audience believes in his fake stealth camps. Julia doesn't have anything like that going.
All
Alright, Internet, I'm back from the store. I got freezer bags. I have a feeling this is gonna work better. I also went ahead and got myself a bunch of ketchup, a bunch of hot sauce.
Later on, she is shown drinking hot sauce from one of these giant packets. Remember, just because she shows you a bottle here doesn't necessarily mean she's drinking it later on.
Mayonnaise, mustard, and tartar.
No statements being made, I'm just asking a question. Does she look high?
I even went and designed and printed off my labels. So, this has to be done. These bags still might have some leakage. Back to the time lapse.
Check out the mug. It says, I don't care at all. Get it? If you say it fast, I don't care at all. Which is kind of cute and funny. It's also aggressive and mean. So, Julia is now relying upon a mug to provide the comedy. Julia showing off her toned midriff. If you eat junk food all the time like she pretends to do, then you don't get to have that. The channel is so dishonest. There'll be more of that a little later.
Alright, Internet.
Those are not really freezer bags. Those are condoms for her current boyfriends.
The consensus is it definitely works way better with the Ziploc bag. Rather, the paper inserts makes sense because I don't think those are supposed to hold water or anything anyways. It looks like I just got a goldfish, but no.
My joke was funnier.
We're gonna replace this water with some sauce. Add some labels. I think this one might be better than this one just because of this little tabby thing. And then we're going to some fast food chains. That way I can indulge in the amount of sauce I really want. We're not making a mess. Yep.
So you know we can't leave that one alone. What's it gonna be? Sexy music or exercise? Julia's a fitness nut, so we'll go for exercise music for 1 minute.
I cut out my labels that were printed on sticker paper, measured out each bag to size, sealed each one, and filled each packet with the sauce appropriate to the label. Stuck the label on after filling, sealed it up to close, and voila. Whoa, they're freaking beautiful. This little packet is now a giant packet. This might be the greatest thing I've ever done.
You say that every time, almost. And as far as this one is concerned, you're wrong.
Fire sauce, tartar sauce, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise. Let me know which packet is your dream giant packet in the comments, and if I missed your favorite sauce, comment with what that sauce is below. Let's get to eating for hell's sake.
Got the mustard. The mustard has been concealed.
Come on, don't lie. You are a Costco member. You're working with Romeo. He's shooting footage of you from several feet away. You're going to be attracting a lot of attention, so you got permission to do this.
Let's go in. It's my baby. Oh, there's my baby.
That is Julia's Costco ID, or part of it. That was kind of fun. With the background music turned off, this feels really empty. And so depressing that I'm starting to feel bad making these reactions. If not for the fact that she hurt JP so much.
Chocolate chunk. No, just getting a hot dog. All right, now I just gotta pay.
Order 101. Got our mustard. Let's get our dog. Ooh, they're making me a hot dog. Needed. Nothing better than a hot dog with a Pepsi.
Pepsi? No, I'm not gonna buy Pepsi. I don't drink any sugary drinks. That's for losers.
We're cutting carbs and we're taking carbonation.
That was so desperately not funny. Is Romeo funny? You might want to put him in the footage. Have you considered collabing with people? There's got to be somebody who can be funny. You could be successful. You just got to take it to OnlyFans, alright? It doesn't have to be anything wild. Just cosplay and nudity.
No, we're actually eating the carbs. You see this? This mustard thing? You'd have to keep coming back and forth.
No, you wouldn't. You just gotta hit it really hard the first time you're there. People aren't gonna have a bite and then say, "Oh, I have to go back to the dispenser." I don't know. Maybe the giant sauce packets are kind of fun. A little bit.
They don't have packets here, so I brought one giant one. This Willie needs to get dressed up.
That is only half the idea. The other half involves you, OnlyFans, and the strongest D batteries that you can buy.
Needs to get dressed up. Let's get this hot dog. Giant sauce packets at Costco. If you love mustard like me, this is for you.
I need this one to go viral. I need this one to go viral. I need this one to go viral. I need this one to go viral.
With this one, more is better. We've got more places to go, more packets to eat. I think the mayonnaise is gonna be the best. But I really like ketchup. Ooh, tartar sauce. Taco Bell fire, that's gonna be fire. But this mustard just made my day. Got my tartar sauce. Let's go get some fish and chips. Ooh, Long John Silver. Aren't Long John's underwear?
She will make one more bad joke before getting in there, and then it's gonna get funny because she's gonna go to the Long John statue and grab his hook, which is at the same level of his junk. We'll have fun with it. Let's go.
What makes a John long? There he is, Johnny Boy himself.
Now she says to Long John, $25 half service, $45 full service. He says to her, after you're done shooting, meet me in the back.
This is not enough. This is looking more like it. There's actually tartar sauce in there. That's basically the whole packet. Now the meal's complete with my giant sauce packet. Tear here. Yeah. Going in. This is what I'm talking about. Is there ever enough? One bite for the health of it. So good. Oh, yeah, get it. Nice and coated. It's better like this. Best part is I don't have to open up a bunch of packets. Got the...
That edit was really abrupt. Pretty safe bet she ended that scene by saying, "This is disgusting, I can't do this anymore."
Fire sauce packet. Let's get in there. I got enough fire sauce for a taco now. Dine in. What do I want?
Keep in mind that they're creating a huge footprint and that the place is almost deserted. And that a little later on, one of the employees interacts with them. She had permission to do this in advance.
Thanks. How many sauce packets do we need? How many will allow me? It only puts 15. I don't want 15 packets. I want one giant one. Put this number down.
The giant sauce packet is not filled to the brim, so it's not 100% legit, and there's also no danger of it blowing up when she's opening it.
Now that's a lot of packets. Don't do that. Say what? Now I only need one.
This is fake. One of the employees is going to ask Julia, "Where did you get that big sauce from?" In this day and age, the only response she would have got is, "Put that camera down, turn it off, you're doing something crazy, you're offending people with that big sauce packet." That's just how people are these days, you know, and she'd be kicked out. So, here comes the performance.
What did you get this big sauce for? I made it. Really? Yeah, like a DIY project. You like it?
You're going to actually open it and...
Yeah, I'm about to do that right now.
What we need?
We got props from the staff. That's how you know this is a good one. In my hand right here are fire sauce packets from Taco Bell. In my hand.
Yeah, we get the idea. I guess on paper it seemed like a cute one. However, Actually doing it is something less than that. And thanks to YouTube's amazing software that wipes out the background music, it seems to be even more pathetic.
And here is fire sauce packet. It's actually less wasteful to do a giant sauce packet. Got myself a crunch wrap. Got myself a taco. And what is this, like a quarter of an ounce of sauce? How about 2 bottles? More better. 1 packet. No. Fire sauce. Break the seal. I'm gonna call this fire.
That one got edited pretty quick. We didn't see the enjoyment of swallowing that bite. That one probably went into a plastic bag. Remember what I said earlier about the hot sauce bottles, and just because you see them in the shot doesn't mean it's actually getting into the packet? If that was for real, she would have gagged and spit that out all over the place. Thing is, she's gonna go make a trip to the garbage pail and pretend like she spat it out. And for a health food fitness nut like her, that's what she's doing all the time. Anyway, this one is fake.
Whoa. Spicy. Forgot how spicy the fire sauce is. This is what I'm talking about. Fill the sauce inside. Oh, yep. She's dripping out the bottom. Taco Bell just got better. You don't have to open up 1,000 sauce packets anymore. You just need 1 giant one.
Even though we know she's not being serious, this is a setup for a punchline that we need JP to deliver. She's gonna have the staffer come over and try to sell this as a joke, and it just doesn't work.
Dong.
I'm not watering. Oh, yeah. I love that song. Look at how you.
So am I being a jerk, or does this really need JP for it to work? Let me know in the comments. I'm not like Ken Domik. I can take some criticism. Am I right? Am I wrong? What's happening here?
Only do that to know it. No, seriously, that's how you do that.
Shout out Taco Bell, downtown Orlando. Guys, I got my ketchup packet. Let's go to McDonald's. There's never enough.
In those little packets. That's why we're going to use a giant one. Yes, thanks. We get it.
In those little packets. That's why I gotta bring 1 giant one. How many times did I say that in this video? You love it? Oh, yes. Oh, thank you so much.
The woman on the left is eating McDonald's for real. The woman on the right is just pretending. And no hate to the lady on the left. She's beautiful the way she is. Just that Julia is a health, food, fitness maniac, and she's just pretending. And this was a good way to sort of explain it.
Ain't nobody got time for this. Let's see how long it takes for me to open up ketchup packets. The fries will be getting cold. 2 is definitely not enough. Oh, this is taking forever. Okay, that's 4. Who else is like this when they go to McDonald's?
Not you, anyway, because you are pretending.
These packets, they're messy. It's so much plastic. You don't need a bunch of ketchup packets anymore, guys. Just use 1 giant one. Better. Much better. Just another reason to be loving it. Because you're not struggling with all of the sauces.
There are some things that are stupid and funny, and then there are other things that are just stupid.
Oh, cheeseburger. I'm gonna open up a bunch of sauce packets. Bottom bun on there. It's more like a ketchup sandwich now, but that's how I like it. If you know me, you know I love ketchup. So this one's actually my favorite one so far. I could literally drink ketchup just like I did hot sauce.
We hope you enjoyed your diarrhea after that desperate stunt.
Delicious. This is gonna end up in a weird place on the internet, isn't it? The last spot. Got our mayo packet. This is the way to Subway. I know people that really hate mayo, but I'm not one of them. Let's get a sandwich. So I'll do a 12-inch meat. So you can put onion on it. Pickles. $5 foot long? Not really. This was actually 10 bucks. Totally dry. Not for long. This says Heinz, but inside it's not Heinz. And inside this Subway thing, it's probably Heinz.
What just happened? I feel like I want to take a nap.
Let's bathe this thing in the mayo that it deserves. If you had to pick one, which would you choose?
The same that you would choose in real life. Neither one of them.
This is the best part. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. This is for the mayo lovers out there. Missing a spot where mayo should be. It's better with more mayonnaise. For those of you that disagree, sorry to offend you. And this is how I'm getting my calories today. It is divine. It's refined. If you like mayo, this is for you. 700,000 calories later. Wonder how I stay so slim?
We already know. Healthy eating and tons of exercise. This junk food stuff that you play with is an act.
Well, I'm starting a 72-hour fast tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I'll post the entire story of it. A video blog, that's what they call it these days. That's what they've been calling it. I gotta be like a bear. Get ready to hibernate. Fatten myself up. And plus this is wheat bread, so it's kind of healthy. If you guys like this video and you want to see more, make sure to follow, like, subscribe, share love in the comments, and let me know what you want to see me make giant next. I'm here for you. I think the people that don't like mayo just hate the fact that it's unhealthy for them.
She's going to end with the old, it's not healthy, it's healthy. And then she takes it one step further and suggests that it's sort of devilish. That is a weak ending. Okay, finish this off, Julia, and then we'll take a look at the stats for it.
This is not healthy, guys. It's not. It's healthy, though. It's kind of devilish, isn't it?
Julia published this on January 28th, 2025. I'm completing my reaction to it early in the morning, like 12:30 a.m., February 4th, 2025. And how many views did she get? 7,381. So it's another giant item fail. I hope that the two of them resolve their civil legal matters soon.